Join us on BCCTV for a new series titled Community Circle.
It's diversity, resilience, and the spirit of community.
You know, who has inspired you and why their story is important.
Perseverance is supposed to be sitting in the bus and have a white person.
I think that you should say that because I'm thinking of Marcus Mosiah Garvey.
Welcome to Community Circle.
History Month from Team Kamal Khera. Thank you, everyone.
What's your name?
My name is Daman.
My name is Jasmine.
We're having a Black History Month event today. You should have been here, but thank you so much for all the work that you do in the community. And here's to more years of Black success. Thank you so much.
So the federal government, as I mentioned, there's a program called the Supporting Black Communities Initiative. It has 4 national funders. They do tremendous work across the country. And one of the national funders is Tropicana, who is leading and working with stakeholders in Brampton and across the GTA and in Ontario to support communities on the ground. So I thought it'd be wonderful to you to talk a little bit about Tropicana and how some of these wonderful organizations can also get involved and get to know about Tropicana and get the funding that we give them.
Thank you. So you told me I didn't have to do anything.
No.
I am absolutely honored and delighted to be here. Minister Khera, I got to know her last year when we were in Geneva together. Again, for the first, it was in essence the end of the first decade for people of African descent. And the advocacy that Minister Khera has shown to make sure that the work that we started in the first decade is just the starting point. We have so much more work to do, right? I'm humbled to be in a room with so many amazing people who care about what we do. As Mr. Khera said, Tropicana Community Services is based in Scarborough, but our mandate is across Canada. What we do is we provide counseling services, we provide mental health support services, food insecurity programs, we run a food bank, we have employment services for newcomers and folks who are having trouble entering the workforce. The goal is to make sure that tomorrow is a better day than today, right? That's our mission, is to make sure that everyone has a chance to participate in the Canadian experiment. We're all invested in the future of Canada, right? the work that we did to get started with the SBCCI program is just the starting point to make sure that all of us have a chance to be prosperous. To actually have communities where we're proud of. There's no gunfire going off, you know, overnight, and children feel safe to play in the streets, and they get the mental health support, and you don't have to worry about which child you feed this week. Right? Those are all important aspects of what we do in the SBCCI program and the work that Tropicana leads. I would be remiss if I didn't mention in Montreal, Group Transet, in Nova Scotia, BBI, Black Business Initiative, and the Africa Center that are based in Edmonton, looking after Western Canada. We're all unified in one mission, to create opportunities for our community to be successful, and we couldn't have done it without. So she's a very humble leader, but let's be clear, right? In a world where lies rule the day, right? When you see truth, celebrate it, right? When you see truth, celebrate it. And she has been true to her word every step of the way. And I'm not doing any political lobbying, but I'm saying that when people show you, believe that.
To you, sir.
Oh,
Happy Black History Month.
thank you very much.
My name is Prince.
Prince, pleased to meet you.
My pleasure. So, let me meet you, sir, please. On behalf of the Black Community Canada Television, we are glad to have you here today. Are you from Scarborough?
I am from Scarborough.
Oh my goodness me.
Well, sorry, I live in Pickering, but Tropicana Community Services, we're based out of Scarborough.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, let me meet you. A few things you said, while you were with the MP, and we felt it's good. Let our viewers also get to know you, and before we take one or two questions.
So I'm here because Minister Khera asked me to support her and support the Brampton community. We've been working with her for many years now to deliver this SBCCI program. That program is about supporting Black Canadian communities. And the work that she has done as the leader and the advocate for the second decade for people of African descent has been amazing. So it's only appropriate for me to be here to support her, especially during Black History Month.
Oh, that's interesting. So for tonight's event, and you made your speech tonight, at least we have a lot of things we are actually taking home. But you going back tonight, so what was the niche for you in this very event tonight?
There's so many communities that the rest of Canada doesn't understand are doing great work. Right? Across Canada, I've had to travel across Canada in supporting these programs. And the wonderful work that we do in each one of those communities strengthens Canada. Right? It's not a Black initiative, it's a Canadian Black initiative. And creating opportunities for our people, right, to participate in Canada's prosperity is the most important thing that we can do as we work together in community services. So that's one of the reasons why I'm excited to be here, to be part of what Minister Khera is doing. And whatever she asks me to do, I am there 100%. 100%.
Interesting. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
Let
you.
me look into the camera and then wish our beloved friends happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
We appreciate it immensely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
People in the airport, and I fought like hell for them. And the same racist people picked me to be their president. So the thing is this, and the first thing I tell anyone, they say I tell it like it is, don't tell me your business if you don't want to hear the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. And if I can help you and go plead for you, I will do it. But I'm not going to lie for you. You see? And I tell you what, do not keep up any anger with anyone. Laughter is the light of our life. And I tell you what, you reap what you sow. And if you don't sow anything, you get nothing.
Right here.
Listen. Do not listen to anyone telling you about your neighbor or what. Get your facts. Because then you will be the spreader. And I'm teaching a lot of the young ones. They said, did you see the thing that the government wrote about me?
No.
Okay, I was going to bring it.
Yeah, you were supposed to be in Ottawa where you
Yes, yeah, the rules. When they said to me they're going to give me an award, I said, give it to someone else. I have a lot. Listen, but I'm telling you, as long as I'm living in Brampton, Kamal will be our representative. I interviewed her. Anybody that is going to get into the government that we, the taxpayers, are paying their salary, they have to answer to me. Because I've interviewed everyone. You know that.
I know that.
Everyone. You're pink, white, black, or blue. You're wrong, you're wrong. You're right, you're right. And if you're qualified for the job, you must pick the one that is qualified for the position. If you're not qualified, you're not qualified. And you should not get the job. And I tell you what, I have to thank Kamal also. There was this lady telling me, your daughter looking for you, your daughter. So what daughter? My daughter is in Jamaica. It was she. She told me that she's looking for her mother. And I tell you, it's not something that I go and I order her or because I know her or what. No, we discuss what is going on in the community. You see, we discuss it. And I check on it to see if what is being done. And it's not only her, all the politics in Canada I'm involved in. The federal government, the city, you know that?
I know that.
And the province. They all know. If they do not do the right thing for the people that we are paying, we are paying their salary. We pay her salary. Did you know that? And we have a right to fire her or keep her.
So she said we're keeping her.
We are keeping her.
Yeah.
I don't care who out of the Liberal Party goes. She is staying.
This was not supposed to be political. Just so you know. Can we get your family up here for a picture as well? Because you never bring your family up here. But bring up your son is here. I know.
My daughter. This is my granddaughter. This
The
is
real
my
daughter.
son.
Mr. Collins!
Yes, sir.
Good man here. He's the boss, man. How are you?
I am doing well, thank you.
To you. It's good seeing you after a long while, man.
It has been, yes, it is. It's been a while.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing great, you know.
Are you enjoying
Keeping busy.
Interesting, I know.
Yeah.
Always. Are you enjoying the Black History Month?
Hey, listen.
February ends tomorrow.
February ends tomorrow, but Black History Month is every day. Black history is every day. Black history is Canadian history. Black history is our history. So I'm excited to celebrate my history every day. Yes.
Okay, now we're looking at Black excellence, looking at the future of the Black community. What more do the Black community needs to give in? There is this. We should also think about what more we can come into the community, bring it into the system.
Right.
More than just what are we getting from the system. So, what's your take on that?
Well, in terms of what we can bring to the system, we've got as a people, we are our own resources. So we have to network together as a community to band together to acknowledge our common interests. What do we have as a people that we can leverage to the community around us? Is it our technical skills? Is it our academic progress? Is it our social skills? Whatever it is. And find a way how to harness those skills that we have within the diverse Black community and then see how best we can incorporate those in the community. But it's gonna take time and for us to work together as a people, as a Black community, to stick together and realizing that in unity there's strength.
Unity,
there's strength.
Before I let you go, tonight has been a beautiful event.
Yeah, yes.
What's the niche for you tonight? And what words do you have for MP Kamal Khera?
My words for MP Kamal Khera, first of all, she's doing an excellent job. She's been my MP now, I don't even know how long, but forever. And she's doing an amazing job. She's very inclusive, always including the Black community in what she does. Always consulting with the Black
Minister of Diversity.
And she's the Minister of Diversity. Always consulting the Black community. So I encourage her to continue the good work that she's doing, recognizing that Black people are a people of strength. And Black people have been in Canada since 1603. We have a rich heritage and we are rooted here and they cannot pull us out.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Connie.
Thank you, sir.
Nice having you, sir.
Same time.
Have a beautiful...
What do I say? I've been living in Brampton West for over 20 years and love it here. In my other life, I work with survivors of gender-based violence. Yeah.
Interesting.
My family is here as well. All started as younger, but now they are all grown young adults. So yeah.
Interesting indeed, right?
Yeah.
And a good experience all through to that very point in time.
Yeah.
So I beloved MP Kamal, bringing us here together to mark the Black History Month.
Yeah.
So how does that resonate?
Oh, I've been coming out to the Black History Month celebration for a while now, but beyond the celebration, it's really what it stands for. As a people, as a culture, as a race, being recognized. It should have been every day of the 365, but we're grateful for the month. We're grateful for how far we've come. And I always just hold on to not just the Black history, but the Black excellence and the Black future. Because we see a lot of growth in spite of the challenges, in spite of anti-Black racism. We see the growth. We're the most resilient race I can imagine. And I'm just really proud to be called the Black woman.
Thank you so much, David.
Person should have an equal opportunity to succeed. That's fundamentally what it is. And unless all of us fight together against the notion and the rhetoric and the Trump-style politics that we have seen, and it's all over the world, it's happening right here in Canada, but I think it's so important that we know what it means. Because I always say, and you've heard me say this multiple times, diversity is a fact in Canada. We know that. But inclusion is a choice. And we have to be very deliberate about making that choice to include people, to make sure we're giving people equal opportunities to succeed. Because when we do that, Canada and Canadians win. So thank you so much. A very happy Black History Month. And thank you to everyone that took the time to be here to celebrate with all of us. And thank you, Chantal, once again, for being an amazing host and for putting this together.
Thank you, Minister. You did fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. The elder didn't say that. Just very young ladies that I did an amazing job.
So before I move on, I would like to invite everyone that's kind of on the sides, on the fringes of the room, to come to the middle. We won't bite here. You're welcome to move in closer. It's a celebration. Yeah, let's move in.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the one and only MP Kamal Khera here with me, our host for this beautiful evening. MP, how are you doing?
Very well. How are you
I'm good.
Happy Black
History Month. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Year in, year out, you have been, committed to this cause. Why is it so? What inspires this?
Well, I will tell you, Black history is Canadian history. And I'm so proud to represent a riding as wonderful as Brampton West, one of the largest and one of the most dynamic communities, one of the largest dynamic Black communities in the country is in Brampton West. And where I get to celebrate, as you know, with community leaders, with our elders, to talk about all the past and recognizing the accomplishments of the Black Canadians in this country, but also to talk about the future and the progress that we need to make together for the community. So I'm really proud that the federal Liberal government has put forward more than $1 billion in the last decade for the people of African descent here in Canada. So much more work needs to be done, but I'm so grateful as the Minister for Diversity and Inclusion to be able to celebrate the vibrancy of the community and to continue to ensure the voices of Black Canadians are at the forefront in policy level and representation and moving the dial forward on the work that needs to happen, because we know when we include everyone, Canada and Canadians win.
That's right. That's interesting. And we are so elated because you happen to be the minister in charge of DI, and so for us, I think it's a beautiful one, and we are privileged to have you in our own right, and that's beautiful.
Absolutely.
Now, what would you be looking at, expecting the Black community to do further? Now we're talking about the Black excellence as well as the future. So what are your expectations from the Black community?
Well, I think the expectation is the fact that we need to work together in allyship and build the relationships. And that's what we have been able to do, with the federal government. When we put forward the Supporting Black Communities initiative that is working with Black-led Black serving communities. When we put forward money from the Black Entrepreneurship Program that is supporting Black businesses right across this country, or the work that we're doing with the philanthropic program, the Black Justice Strategy, when we're moving the dial forward and ensuring that every single person in this country has an equal opportunity, because we know Canada wins when you include people, when you have representation, when you have different ideas, when you bring people together, and that's why I'm so proud that we have invested more than $1 billion. So much more needs to happen, but I'm going to be working hand in hand with the community to ensure that Black voices are at the forefront, and I'm so proud to be, as Minister of Diversity and Inclusion, to be from Brampton, where we have that talent, where we have the expertise, where you see people from all different, from arts, from you guys as amazing work the work that's been happening in the community for so many years, in media, in arts and literature, in entrepreneurship, in health. Like, this is the talent in our community, and we need to make sure we're honing in on that and moving forward to support Canadians all across the country.
Wow. Before I let you go, it's a beautiful evening, and we have quite a lot of people here tonight.
Yes, a wonderful performance too.
Beautiful performance. Now, what gives you the joy for tonight's gathering? What's the joy for tonight?
I think the joy is celebrating the community, celebrating Black excellence, celebrating the legacy of Black Canadians, particularly Brampton Black Canadians. We were so honored to recognize one of our elders, Yvonne Squires, who has been a pillar in our community for many, many years. She was a public servant with the federal government for 42 years, but even after retirement for the last 20 years, she has been at the forefront advocating for Black Canadians, and today we were able to honor her with the King Charles recognition, and I think we're going to continue to celebrate. So we're celebrating the community because Black history is Canadian history, and we're just celebrating with the community and to talk about what more we can do to ensure we're moving forward, because we can't go backwards.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Always. Thank you so much. Thank you.
This is Community Circle.